Once upon a time, in the sleepy town of Willowbrook, nestled amidst the rolling hills and dense forests of New England, there stood an old mansion known as Blackwood Manor. Its imposing facade loomed over the surrounding landscape, casting a shadow of fear upon all who dared to venture near. Legend had it that Blackwood Manor was haunted by the spirits of its former occupants, a family shrouded in mystery and tragedy. Locals whispered tales of strange lights flickering in the windows at night, of eerie sounds echoing through its empty halls, and of a curse that befell anyone who dared to set foot inside. Despite the warnings, a group of friends, led by the adventurous Sarah, decided to spend the night at Blackwood Manor. Armed with cameras and flashlights, they approached the looming mansion with a mixture of excitement and trepidation. As they crossed the threshold into the dimly lit foyer, a chill ran down their spines. The air was thick with the scent of decay, and the silence was oppressive. Sarah glanced nervously at her friends, trying to conceal her growing unease. Ignoring the ominous whispers that seemed to echo through the halls, the group began to explore the mansion's labyrinthine interior. Each room they entered held its own secrets, from dusty antique furniture to faded portraits staring down from the walls. But as the night wore on, the atmosphere grew increasingly sinister. Strange shadows danced in the corners of their vision, and the temperature plummeted to icy depths. Sarah's heart pounded in her chest as she led her friends deeper into the darkness, determined to uncover the truth behind Blackwood Manor's haunting. Suddenly, a blood-curdling scream pierced the silence, echoing through the mansion's empty halls. With a sense of dread, Sarah and her friends raced towards the source of the sound, their footsteps echoing ominously on the creaking floorboards. What they found in the dimly lit ballroom sent shivers down their spines. Standing before them was a spectral figure, its ethereal form flickering in and out of existence. It was the ghost of Emily Blackwood, the youngest daughter of the cursed family who once called the mansion home. With a mournful wail, Emily beckoned the group closer, her ghostly eyes filled with sorrow and longing. Sarah's heart ached as she gazed upon the tormented spirit, realizing too late the danger they had stumbled into. As the ghostly figure reached out to touch her, Sarah felt a chill unlike anything she had ever experienced before. It was as if the very essence of the mansion's curse was seeping into her soul, filling her with a primal terror. Desperate to escape the clutches of the haunted mansion, Sarah and her friends fled into the night, their screams echoing through the darkness. But even as they left Blackwood Manor behind, they knew that its malevolent presence would haunt them forever, a reminder of the horrors that lurked within its walls. And so, the legend of Blackwood Manor lived on, a cautionary tale whispered by the townsfolk of Willowbrook for generations to come. For in the heart of the old mansion, the spirits of the past lingered on, their restless souls forever trapped in a world of eternal darkness and despair. In the small village of Oakwood, nestled deep within the English countryside, there stood an ancient abbey known as St. Agatha's. Surrounded by dense woods and mist-shrouded moors, the abbey had long been rumored to be haunted by restless spirits. One foggy evening, a group of adventurous teenagers decided to explore the abandoned abbey, drawn by tales of ghostly apparitions and unexplained phenomena. Among them was Lucy, a fearless girl with a fascination for the supernatural, and her friends Jack, Emily, and Tom. As they approached the crumbling stone walls of St. Agatha's, the air grew thick with an otherworldly chill. Undeterred, Lucy led the group through the overgrown courtyard and into the heart of the abbey, where shadows danced eerily in the flickering candlelight. The interior of St. Agatha's was like something out of a nightmare. Cobwebs hung from the rafters, and the musty scent of decay filled the air. Yet, despite the oppressive atmosphere, Lucy and her friends pressed on, determined to uncover the secrets hidden within the abbey's walls. As they ventured deeper into the labyrinthine corridors, strange things began to happen. Doors slammed shut of their own accord, and disembodied whispers echoed through the darkness. Jack's nerves were on edge, but Lucy urged him to stay calm, reminding him that they were on the brink of discovering something extraordinary. Suddenly, they came upon a chamber unlike any they had seen before. The walls were adorned with ancient runes, and in the center of the room stood an ornate altar, bathed in an eerie blue light. Sensing that they were on the verge of a breakthrough, Lucy approached the altar, her heart pounding with excitement. But as she reached out to touch the mysterious artifact resting upon it, a deafening roar filled the chamber, and the ground began to shake violently. Terrified, Lucy and her friends stumbled backward, their screams drowned out by the cacophony of noise. When the chaos finally subsided, they found themselves standing in a realm beyond their wildest nightmares. The walls of the chamber had dissolved away, revealing a swirling vortex of darkness that stretched out into infinity. And standing at the center of it all was a towering figure cloaked in shadow. It was the spirit of Saint Agatha herself, a vengeful entity determined to unleash her wrath upon the world. With a bone-chilling howl, she reached out to claim Lucy and her friends, dragging them into the abyss with her. As they were consumed by the darkness, Lucy realized the terrible truth: the Abbey of St. Agatha's was not haunted by mere ghosts, but by something far more sinister. And now, trapped in a realm of eternal torment, they would spend eternity paying the price for their curiosity.